Hey, your viewers and viewers, my name is John Red Strategist, and welcome back to Say Being Hunted, episode 565 now, I think. Phil joined me last episode for a bit of a podcast style thing, but we're back to challenges now, and since I failed so spectacularly at the old, whatchamacallit, the challenge that I tried just before Phil joined me for that best and worst part 2, the old alternating weapons challenge and all that, I've decided we're going to give that one another shot, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, I'm just going to start my timer for 1 hour. I'm starting it now. Boom, right, my stopwatch is going. So basically it's the same rules as when I originally tried it, before I failed. Essentially, it's robot slaying, point for every robot I kill. I'm not going to make any sort of points differentiation between the different types of robot. I'm just going to freaking do a point for each one I kill, because I can't be arsed doing all the addition and all that. Deary me. But yeah, so the basic rule is, because I have, more than one weapon, I have to sort of alternate between weapons in order to score points. So, kill the robot, or kill a robot with a revolver to score a point, but then the next point I score, I have to do it with the next weapon on the list and all that. So, you know how it goes. Basically, it's the same rules as last time. Now, what I have done is I've tweaked, of course, the robot spawn rates, so that initially we'll only get hunters, but from the 20-minute mark in, we'll start to get robots of all types. So it just gives me a little grace period, essentially, by which I can start gathering supplies and whatever else have you. Okay, right, give me that. So I'm going to keep hold of a couple of bits of stealth equipment and all that, just because it'll be necessary in case I have to, sort of lure robots away from areas where I want to get to and all that, in case I need to make a getaway and whatever else have you. So basically, as I said, the essential rule really of the challenge is just to make sure if I want to score points, I've got to alternate between weapons. And I can technically, if I want to, kill robots with the same weapon twice. It just means that I won't score a point until I alternate to the next weapon and all that. You basically get how it works, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to do some slight amendment to what I've got in my slots there. Put my weapons first and all that. So yeah, what I need to remember is not to get cocky this time round. If I see a whole group of bloody robots, and there's probably too many of them for me to take on with an axe, then probably it's for the best if I don't absolutely try and be a hero and take them out with the axe and all that. So if you see an axe in a building, maybe we'll pick it up basically, but there's no well, actually no, there's no onus on me to actually pick up anything. I don't have to pick up certain weapons if I don't want to. I'm going to kill this guy. Oh, God damn, wasted about bloody 4 shots there. Well, that's point number 1, so let me just scribble that on my piece of paper. Got paper and pencil even over here. Let me just discard his broken stuff. Right, so I've got shotgun shells, but no actual shotgun. Right, also we need to switch out to the rifle, because the next guy we kill has got to be killed with our next weapon. Yes, I also started as the officer class this time round, which I know was slightly different to how I did it in my initial attempt, because of course in my initial attempt I think I started out as the aristocrat class, didn't I? I didn't bother starting as the officer class. I decided to make it a bit more of a challenge on myself. But no, I thought this time round I'll start as the officer. Oh, I'm going to get you. Got you. There we go. Score number 2. Oh, someone else is there. I'm going to get you. Right. Stop. Right. Point number 3. If he stops moving. Got him. Right. 3 points. That's what we're at now. Fantastic. Someone else is coming in though, I think. At least I heard someone. Bloop. He's blopping over there. He is. Oi. Got him. 4 points. Do I still hear more bleeping in the distance? Probably not. Right. Ah, look at that. New weapon. Fantastic. That means, as we go back through, we can start alternating with the shotgun as well. Perfect. Let me just move them up there. Get rid of that boot. Get rid of that. What have you got? You got more shotgun shells, thank God. Oh, I don't want that boot. Thank you very much. Discard. Discard empty shotgun. There we go. Perfect. Right. Who am I hearing? Hearing someone not too far away. Is he over to the... Oh, yep, he is. Another victim to accumulate. to add to my tally. I'm just charging towards him like a mad lad. Oi! Got... Oh, wow. That didn't hit, apparently. Alright, that's 5. I hear another one coming up, though. Got to be careful. Switch to rifle. Actually, it sounds like there might be a few of them. Oh, there's a couple of them over there. Alright, there's a fair few of them. Let's not get cocky. We know how it went last time, ladies and gentlemen. I'd rather not endure that trouble all over again. Alright. So I hope you guys out there are doing alright, and you're hoping that I do better this time round at the challenge and all that. It's a Friday evening, ladies and gentlemen, as of when I record this. Friday the... what day is it actually again? Shoot. Is it? Hang on, wait, let me just work it out. Friday the 19th of May? Is it the 19th today? God, I can't even remember. Yeah, because if Monday is the 22nd, I know that because obviously my work schedule... Monday, yeah, it is. It's Friday the 19th of May. That's right. Sorry, I had a moment there. I couldn't think of what date it was. So yeah, it's Friday the 19th of May, the evening, as I'm going to record this, 7:30. Just had my evening meal, had a pizza, pepperoni and all that, very tasty. I don't know, I just fancied something really simple for my evening meal today. But, yeah, I mean, it's just been a long sort of day at work, just in terms of marking more essays, dissertations, that kind of thing. I've been marking a dissertation at the moment, which I've had to refer to a couple of my colleagues because the citation of the referencing in it is absolutely sloppy. And so, unfortunately, I've had to, like I say, refer that on to some of my colleagues for a bit of a discussion in terms of whether we think it warrants basically a plagiarism investigation, which is never fun, because, you know, the way that always goes is you might end up potentially having to call the student in question into an interview, a plagiarism interview, to determine if something untoward has gone on. Now, in this student's case, I don't think there is anything necessarily untoward, but it's just, like I say, some of the referencing is really, really sloppy. It's a bit of an issue. Well, yes, that's a life lesson in there for you, ladies and gentlemen. If you're writing academic essays and dissertations and papers like that, please do make sure you take full advantage of your tutor's assistance in order to figure out the appropriate referencing formats and whatever else have you. Okay, I was thinking about going over there to maybe take out a couple of robots, but there's a fair few of them. Could put my shotgun to use unless I snipe one of them and then run off. Hang on, is there more people down here? There's more people down here, actually. By people, I mean robots. So yes, academic referencing, ladies and gentlemen, it can be one of those things that trips you up if you're not careful. So do be careful, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, you. Can I get you? Got him, right. 6 points, and then I retreat before anyone finds me. Oh, God. Let me over here, please. That was a sneaky one, wasn't it? That's how you do stealth kills in this game. Right, get my torch out. Where is it? Number 6. So I can actually see what I'm doing. And yes, I know, academic referencing, ladies and gentlemen, to get back to what I was talking about, can be a bit of a bitch. Because you have so many different referencing styles, and you have to figure out, you know, what's the preferred style of the department that you're studying with. Do they prefer, for example, footnote referencing, say in like the Chicago style? Do they prefer Harvard referencing, you know, parentheses and all that? Do they prefer APA, the American Psychological Association, or whatever it is, their style of referencing? Yes, it's always a bit of a ball ache, but you've got to do these things because academic referencing is one of those conventions of writing that you have to do in that kind of educational establishment because it's good practice. Show your sources of information, show what you're basing certain arguments on, etc., etc. Because if you don't, then, you know, you're presenting an unsubstantiated argument or whatever else have you. That's why we insist on people doing that. Alright, let's take these losers out and get one of them with this revolver, like so. Whoop. He's down and got ya. 2 more points. That's 8 that I'm up to now. You see how quickly I did that? Now I'm aware I've only got 1 bullet left in this old thingamybobber, the old revolver, which is not ideal because it means technically I'm not going to be able to kill anybody with it. Oh! Having said that, if they keep shooting at each other and softening each other up, I might be able to run in there with my revolver and just pick one of them off. Okay, they've done a bit of damage to those guys over there. If I maybe turn around and get behind one of these, I could take them down, perhaps. Hold on. Get close before that balloon comes over. Oh, God. Shit. Okay, he's out. Gets another point. Shit. Okay, they're doing a lot of damage. I'm going to back up. Just going to quickly scribble down that point. 9 points in total. I'm running away like the robots like to run away. Alright. I guess still shooting at that guy over there. He's trying for him. Hold on. Oh, he's done a bit of damage to him. Oh, God, hang on. Got him. There we go. I got the kill. 10 points. And then, if I get my rifle out, I can get this guy. Right, so we don't need to alternate to the revolver now for the time being, since we've basically got no more ammo in it. Discard all that. You. Buddy. Coming for you. And there we go. 11 points. We did it. Alright. But there might be more robots around somewhere, so I've got to be careful. Okay. Get that. Oh, more shotgun ammo, thank God. Since I've been using a few bits and bobs of it up. No, I don't want to use it. I want to put it over there. Discard that. Might as well clear all the bodies. What was that noise that I just heard then? Huh. Weird. You hear that then? Like a weird squeaky noise? Don't know what that was. Very strange. Might have just been a bird or something outside. I don't know. I have no idea, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that's freaking me breathing. Good Lord. That's what that was. God, why is my chest rattling like that? It's probably because I had a bit of phlegm on my throat or something. God, that was weird. Good Lord. Did that just freak all of you out listening to that? Flipping heck. Yeah, I just have had a bit of a phlegmy throat recently. It happens. You know, it makes your breathing sound all rattly and wheezy and whatever else have you. Why did I think that was me? Why did I think that was a bird outside initially? I guess because it sounded so weird that I was like, huh? What's that? Also because I got headphones on, so I probably didn't hear it correctly. I was like, huh? What's that about? You know, speaking of birds outside, sorry, this is a bit of a real digression all of a sudden, but has anyone seen a video here on YouTube? It's probably from like a news station. Sorry, let me just get those 2 points on. There we go, 13. That's good. It's from like a Dutch news station. That guy, I can't remember what city he's living in the Netherlands, but essentially he had this big family of owls, or whatever they were, that took up a residence in his window box, in the window box of his apartment and all that. Weirdly heartwarming. And I kind of wish, you know, wouldn't we all love, ladies and gentlemen, to one day wake up and find a big family of owls living on the windowsill outside our house or apartment or whatever. It sounded like some freaking car revving its engine just out there, some boy racer. You know, the type like that. That's my impersonation of you know, flooring the gas pedal, flooring that accelerator in the car, and making an absolute racket. You see, I'm not very good at impersonating the sounds made by automobiles, ladies and gentlemen, so don't ask me to really try and do that again. Sounded awful, probably just, you know, made you cringe spectacularly. Then again, probably most of my content makes people cringe spectacularly. But yes. Now, what was I talking about? Owls, yes. You know, if you ask me, Red, what are some of your favourite animals? I may have talked about this before, I can't remember, but definitely do love owls. Owls are funny. Owls are adorable, ladies and gentlemen, with the big bloody scary eyes, and the big sharp curving beaks, and the giant wingspan. And you look at them through the night and they look like the demons from hell looking back at you. I know I'm not really selling the cuteness here. Uh-oh, that's a hatchet. You know what, I'm not going to take that with me, just because, knowing me, I'll get myself into trouble with it. Right, what are we doing? What was the previous weapon I used? Actually, I used my rifle previously, so I need to use this on the next robot that we see. Undefended device piece is kind of curious, isn't it? Okay, we haven't yet reached the 20-minute mark, so we're still going to just get hunters for the moment, for the next sort of 5 minutes or so, and then we'll start getting more robots. Then again, I could always just take a device piece, take it back to the standing stones, and that would actually speed things along, and actually start making more robots spawn, because of the way this game works and all that. But where's the fun in that? Well, but I imagine probably all of you thought, actually it would make it more fun, Red. Because it would make them start appearing sooner. Which would be great. It'd be much better than whatever this shit is you're doing right now. Well, screw you. I'm in charge of the challenge. I can decide what I do. Right, as we come down to 45 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, we're doing alright. So, yeah, what I'll do with this challenge, of course, is I will split the footage into episodes. So, probably episodes of about 20 minutes or so each, there or thereabouts. That way, it occupies the upload schedule for the coming days. Gives me plenty of content, so I don't need to record more for a little bit of a while and all that. Which is fandaby-dozy. I see in other news, games news at the moment, as of when I record this, I am reaching a point with my RTCW series where I'm actually running out of new and original add-ons to play. And the thing is, you know, what makes it more kind of difficult there on that front is that, you know, part of my RTCW playlist in the last few months has been basically going back to old add-ons I played for that game and playing them with the real RTCW mod, seeing what they look like with updated graphics and things like that. But the thing is, I've kind of got to a point where I'm sort of bored of doing that, and I kind of really want original content. And I know there's going to be an update to the Wolfenstein Enemy Territory single-player add-on at some point that will add the Warbell map, which I definitely want to take a look at that when it gets released. But the problem is I don't know what the ETA is on that, so that may well be releasing soon. Then again, it may still be several weeks off, or even a couple of months off, you never know. So, needless to say, of course, when that comes out I will be playing it for my RTCW playlist. But I've been thinking that in the meantime, what I may do, because the thing is, RTCW, if you didn't know, is it is probably my oldest series on the channel. My RTCW playlist has been going since I pretty much started as General Red Strategist back in 2012, or whenever it was. So it's been going for over 10 years, that playlist, which is incredible, really. But, yeah, we might be reaching a point fairly soon where my RTCW playlist, I have to sort of, well, basically, I have to stop doing it as a regular series and maybe replace it with something else. I'm just going to take advantage of this guy over here to shoot him. Got ya. There we go. You're out. 14 points, ladies and gentlemen. Those guys up there are shooting each other, so they're distracted. You got any bullets? No, you haven't. I don't want your bleeding shotgun. Alright, use those. There we go. Who else is over there? A few of you? Oh god, there's a fair few of you out there, in fact, isn't there? Do you want to do some sniping? I mean, we could probably hit some of them from over here, couldn't we, with the rifle? Got him. Right. 15. There we go. So yeah, RTCW, that playlist may very well be coming to a point where it gets downgraded from a main series to an occasional series, which will be kind of sad, but what can you do? But I've been thinking, though, that might actually open up the door for other opportunities, because if obviously I reach a point where RTCW has to become occasional bonus content rather than a main series, then that may basically enable me to bring in some more World War II FPS on a regular basis, because I do have, I mean, obviously at the moment I've been doing bonus content on the Nazi zombie mode from Call of Duty World at War, which has been fun, though admittedly I'm not very good at it, because it's actually quite challenging. But there are other, obviously, World War II games that I do have in my Steam library, which I want to play at some point. I've got Call of Duty World War II, for which I think it was 2017, wasn't it, that game? And I know it has fairly mixed reviews on Steam. Some folks don't really rate it. They think it's not that good. But, I don't know, I'm willing to give it a shot and see what it's actually like for myself. And the thing is, after that, I have other games I could try playing as well. I've got Battlefield 5, which I believe is another World War II setting. Alright, he's out. That's 16 points. I'm just going to back up a bit. Oh god. Carefully does it. See if I can take another amount. Oh god. That's another one down. 17. There we go. And switch out. Oh god, I need to be careful not to get myself shot to pieces here. Alright, get close to him so I can get a good shot. Oi. Jesus. God, where is he? Oh! No, you son of a bitch! I can't believe it. I have failed twice in a row now at this damn challenge. And it wasn't even the friggin' powerful robots when they spawned. It was just a shitty little hunter who managed to get a lucky shot off on me before I got shot off on him. Well, 17 points. Well, dang it. Okay, well maybe I'll come back and give it another shot then at some point. But thank you for joining me then, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I said before about maybe, I get a good hour's worth of content out of this and then split it down to 20-minute videos that I will then be able to just, use to kind of keep the channel going in the meantime. Well, no, I'm going to have to record more content fairly soon then at some point. Well, thanks for joining me then, ladies and gentlemen, but not much else we can say there. Facebook and links down below, along with the link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested, and if you enjoyed, a like is of course always appreciated. More than that, I'm signing off now. Goodbye, everybody. That's what I'm just a bit concerned about. Unless we can move stuff and then, once everything's moved across, put the tractor beams a bit closer, delete the existing ones and get a bit closer, you know what I mean? Okay, we should be good. Maybe? Looks like a load of stuff is going to get into where we need it to be. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're fine. I mean, I didn't really get the mastery stuff, but I did manage to complete the level, which is important. Cool. What do I unlock? Ah, now I can place my own crushers. Oh, the water reservoirs. They're now coming into it, are they? Interesting. Oh, is this the water stuff up here? Mineral silos are full.